So this is going to be new, something I've never done before. Coming off of a win against Cleveland in the last episode where Dyson Daniels dropped 36 points in an away victory in Cleveland, we go on a 6-4 10-game stretch leading up to today's episode against the New Orleans Pelicans. In the middle, we go on a little 6-game win streak, taking losses to the Lakers, to the Tampa Bay Panthers of all teams, to the Lakers again, and to the Warriors. 0-2 against the Lakers in the last 10 games. And in the last 10 games, we take a loss to the Lakers 99-110, a loss to the Tampa Bay Panthers 106-109, a win against the Kings 143-102, a win against the Spurs 138-106, a win against the Thunder 121-115, a win against the Sixers 137-112, a win against the Heat 116-92, a win against the Clippers 137-103, our second loss to the Lakers 89-97, another loss to the Warriors 118-122. And what makes this season crazier is that we are the second seed in the Western Conference coming into the final episode of the regular season in this series for Season 3. We're in a tightly contested race with the Pelicans, and we have no players averaging over 20 points per game. We have 8 players averaging double digits, borderline 9 with Precious Achiuwa averaging 9.9 points. And without the clear-cut 20 to 30 point per game guy, you'd think we'd have a lot of locker room dysfunction, but we're functioning just fine as the 2 seed in the West, and we are putting up a phenomenal season as a team. And we come into today's episode against the New Orleans Pelicans as the 3rd seed in the entire NBA. We took a step back in the regular season, figuratively speaking, as last season we were the 1 seed, but we come into today's video, aka the final episode of the regular season, as the 3 seed with Nikola Jovic slowly regressing somehow. Dyson Daniels has been on one for the last couple episodes, dropping 36 and 41. Dyson Daniels makes his claim for the starting 5, and he makes his first career start as an Outlaw in today's episode against the Pelicans. Nikola Jovic will hit the bench, and hopefully Dyson Daniels will continue this hot streak over the last couple episodes and bring that energy into today's episode, as we're going to need it in this 1 versus 2 seed Western Conference matchup. The reigning Western Conference champions will take on the 1 seed. Let's get into the video.
Got a Cardi on me popping when I shoot, I never miss. She gon' ask if I'm in love, I never lie, plead the 5th. Only want me cause I'm icy and I'm pricey with the 5th.
Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little opening sequence. It's something new that I'm going to try to do in every single video. I got some B-roll recorded of several players, so I hope you enjoy that. It's something I'm going to be doing. Jesus, I said that already. Why am I repeating myself? God knows why. But welcome back to another Las Vegas Outlaws video on the channel. Before I do get started, as always, make sure you show some love down below. It's free. It only helps our channel grow. I don't have the analytic for how many of y'all are not subscribed, but the point is, if you enjoy, why not subscribe? It's free. It's free. Come on now. So usually right now I'd say in the last one and go over the last one, but I did that already in the little intro. So I can't do that then. So in today's video, like I said, we're going to be playing the New Orleans Pelicans because they are the current 1 seed in the Western Conference, even though we're 5 games back. We're 5 games back in the 1 seed. I don't see us getting the 1 seed unless the Pelicans have an absolutely shitter end of the season. Nonetheless, they are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. We're coming off of a back-to-back, even though we're at home. It's going to be a tough one because it's off of a back-to-back. And as usual, this is going to be our... Hold on. Okay, I was going to say, why does 2K have Chris Paul coming off the bench? I don't know. But today's rotation, I'm making the move. Dyson Daniels is going to be starting at small forward for the first time in his career. Nikola Jovic going to be coming off the bench. Dyson Daniels getting his first start at the end of the regular season. Final episode of the regular season. Dyson Daniels finally making his break into the starting 5. You love to see it. And I'm not sure if I went over it in the intro sequence, but I'm going to go over it again if I did. Dyson Daniels has earned his starting spot. He's improved in every facet of his game. He upped his production from 9.5 points to 11.5 points per game. On how many minutes? I don't know. They won't tell me the minutes. He's upped his rebounding. He's upped his assists. He's upped his steals. His blocks are just about the same. But his efficiency, night and day, he's increased by 5% from the field, 3% from 3, and 10% from the line. Like, this man has improved in every single way. He's doing it in less minutes as well. There's his minutes. He's doing it in a minute less per game. He's doing it on 19 minutes, which is absolutely crazy. Imagine him in the starting 5. Actually, I can see what he would do if he was in the starting 5, because here is per 36. 22 points per game. He upped it by 5 points in his per 36 numbers. If this man Dyson can turn into a 22 point per game scorer, even though his potential is low, you can change his percentage based on boom or bust, that whole system. If Dyson Daniels produces 21 points per game when I play him 36 minutes, we're going to be a problem. So I'm thinking about it now. Emmanuel Quickly's contract is up at the end of the season. That means Dyson Daniels could start at the 2. Because I don't want to stunt Jovic's growth, because he has an A- potential, meaning he's going to peak in like the 90s. So I don't really want to stunt Jovic's growth, but I don't want to stunt Dyson's either by keeping him on the bench. So I think if Emmanuel Quickly walks this offseason, this 6'6" absolute beast Dyson Daniels is going to break into the starting 5. Next season, I'm so excited, but we got to finish off this regular season in today's episode against the Pelicans, and then the playoffs start Friday, because Wednesday is a Blazers episode, but Friday we will start the playoffs. And without further ado, we have the 55-19 Pelicans without Brandon Ingram for whatever reason. Did Brandon Ingram leave? Nope, Brandon Ingram just has right shin splints. So I was going to say, did Brandon Ingram dip on Zion and Zion's carrying him to a 55-win record? That would have been absolutely wild. But nonetheless, it's time. Pelicans, Outlaws, the 1 versus 2 seed in the West. We're in Vegas. They have Victor Wembanyama as well, Najee Marshall. This team is really nice. It's going to be tough to score anything whatsoever, but the Dyson Daniels on Najee Marshall matchup, I'm going to look to abuse. And obviously, Victor Wembanyama, I think, can hold his own against Ayton, but we will see. You know how Ayton does against young big men, man. Without further ado, as always, we got the kombucha. I think this is the watermelon flavor. You know, we got the Bucks 2021 NBA champions mug here, and then we got the black cherry. I got the tub right here, actually. The Rogue Energy black cherry for a little bit of caffeine, you know what I'm saying, in the FaZe Tico shaker cup from G Fuel. And then we also have water. I drink so much when I'm playing video games. Like, I always have water on deck, and I always have kombucha on deck. I just love having something to drink when I'm playing. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just a personal thing, but I'm gonna stop holding this up. We got the Pelicans to take care of in a 1 versus 2 seed matchup. It's going to be a ton of fun. I hope you enjoy. Let's go. This is prime time basketball here, baby. We got the 1 versus 2 seed, the reigning Western Conference champions versus the current 1 seed in the NBA. Victor Wembanyama opens it up with a shot against DeAndre Ayton. He cannot get it to fall. But like I was saying, this is the definition of primetime basketball, boys. 1 versus 2 seed, the Western Conference champions versus the 1 seed in Las Vegas on one of the biggest stages in one of the biggest cities in the U.S. This is the definition of primetime basketball, baby. This episode is going to be so much fun. So I rushed our first possession with Dyson Daniels. We're going to settle in here. Chris Paul is going to call that fist 5 quick for Dyson Daniels. Now that Dyson Daniels is at the 3, he gets the fist 5 quick. Chris Paul floater off the playoff glass. We're on the board. Victor Wembanyama goes at Ayton for 2 straight possessions. Cannot get that post fade going tonight against DeAndre Ayton. Chris Paul finds Jaren Jackson on the PNR. He slams it down. We take a 2-possession lead here in the first couple minutes of the 1 versus 2 seed showdown here in Vegas. Let's keep it pushing, boys. Dyson Daniels off the flop. He scores his first bucket as a starter. He gives us a 5-point lead here early on in New Orleans. Zion was their first bucket of the game. Now it's Devontae Graham misses a wide open 3 from downtown. The Pelicans struggling to get going here early. Chris Paul defended by Wembanyama. I'm going to look to Ayton because Ayton has a mismatch on Smart. Ayton, you know, we all know Marcus Smart's an elite defender, but can he hang with Ayton? He can. Forces the miss there. Oh my God, Dyson! Dyson with 6 points here in the first 3 minutes of the game. 6 points in 3 minutes is crazy. Paul with 3 assists. Oh my God, we are opening up this 1 versus 2 seed matchup with a bang. And Victor Wembanyama blocked by Ayton. Oh my Lord. Oh my God.
Jaren Jackson, chase down block on Zion in transition. We are on 10 right now. Oh my God. Ayton is sunning Victor Wembanyama on both ends. Victor Wembanyama going right at Ayton on the defensive end. Ayton not having any of it. Ayton going right at Victor Wembanyama on the offensive end. Also not having any of it. Wembanyama finally gets on the board for the Pelicans. We lead by 4. The deal. Dyson Daniels with 9 first quarter points. This defense is getting sliced and diced by the point god, Chris Paul. Ayton on the pick and roll. Chris Paul, 6 first quarter assist. We are on 10 in this first quarter on both ends. We lead by 7 halfway through this first. Chris Paul, oh my God, he is finding everyone wide open. Find out when he. Oh my God, Ayton. When Dyson Daniels plays with Chris Paul instead of Kobe White, no slight to Kobe White. I'm not a rapper. No slight to Kobe White. But find out when he plays with the point god, he is lethal. He already had 40 off the bench, but now we're playing him with point god Chris Paul. Dyson Daniels is in the best situation of his career. It's not like his career's been long. This is his 2nd season. I mean, he's kind of an Outlaws legend at this point. This man don't miss. 99 3-pointer. Dyson doesn't miss. 45% from 3 on the season for him. He's had a huge jump, not in production, but in efficiency. I already covered his stats. Why am I going over it again? Point is, Dyson Daniels is that man. He is the guy I was looking for to be that second scoring option after DeAndre Ayton, because Jaren Jackson's the guy who does the dirty work for us. He's not a big scorer. He does the stuff no one wants to do. He plays that tough, gritty interior defense. He gets the blocks. He gets the rebounds. Ayton is our number 1 scoring option. Right now, Chris Paul is the facilitator. He's wheeling and dealing to Ayton. Dyson, quickly. Jovic hasn't been able to score. Dyson Daniels, if he could step up into that number 2 scoring option, hey, his career is going to skyrocket. Oh my God. Oh my God. Dyson Daniels. I promise you guys, bro. I promise you guys. Use your sliders. I promise. I'm not messing with the sliders. I swear to you. I haven't got any comments down below accusing me of it, but I've had the Kryptonian, you. That's my homie. I'm just fucking with him. But I've been accused by some friends, not IRLs, but some friends, that I mess with the sliders. I don't. This is it. These are my sliders. I don't mess with them in game. It's just, I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm just cracked at this game. I don't know. Dyson with 15 of our first 23. Wow. Chris Paul finds quickly in the corner off the fist 5. Quick Chris Paul drives. Marcus Smart helps on the drive. Chris Paul picks up his 8th first quarter assist. We lead by 11 in Vegas against the 1 seed in the West. The reigning Western Conference champions playing with a point to prove. Oh my God, Dyson. 18 first quarter points. 18 first quarter points for Dyson. 18% contested catch and shoot 3. This man, Dyson Daniels, was the best thing I've ever done to this team. The best thing I've ever done to this team, not named DeAndre Ayton, of course. All right, so we have a all-new starting 5 here to end off this first quarter. It stars Kobe White, Nikola Jovic, Patrick Williams, Paolo Banchero, and Precious Achiuwa. We have a 14-point lead. We erupted in that first quarter. Chris Paul almost in double-digit assists in this first quarter. Dyson Daniels has more points than the Pels so far in the first. I think we're in good shape right now. I'm not too concerned with having the bench lineup out there. I'm going to see how Nikola Jovic does against the bench Pelicans lineup. Oh my God, Jovic. What are you doing, broski? What are you doing? Paolo Banchero gets on the board to give us an 11-point lead. here at home. Coming to the end of one. The bench lineup hasn't been insane, but they've just been holding our lead. That's all I need the bench to do right now is hold our lead. They haven't been playing out of their mind against this Pelicans bench squad, but it's okay. It's okay. Kobe White has been the real bright spot in this bench lineup like he always has been. It's always been him and Dyson, the two future starters, especially with Chris Paul retiring. Him and Dyson are going to have to step up. Love to see them progressing. All right, we lead by 11 here at the starter 2. I bring these starters back in. Chris Paul almost with double-digit assists in the first half. He damn near had it in the first quarter, but now it's coming to the start of the second, and he still is 1 assist off. He's not going to get it off of this play. Jaren Jackson backing down whoever that is. Jaren Jackson to the he gets his own board and fouled. Dyson again, 21 points for Dyson in this first half. Chris Paul, 10 first half assists. We lead by 16 as soon as the starters come back in. DeAndre Ayton hasn't even came back after the bench went in because, you know, Precious Achiuwa is at the line, and that's how 2K works and basketball works. And the Pelicans answer. Dyson pick and roll with Precious Achiuwa. Dyson Daniels doing it all out here. Passing, scoring, whatever he wants. Oh my God, Precious. I've queued Ayton. I queued Ayton to sub in so long ago. 2K, for whatever reason, canceled that substitution. But this man, Precious, has been on 9 and 6 in his limited minutes in this second quarter. Plus, he's in takeover. We lead by 17. Oh my God, Dyson. Dyson. We gonna have to drug test this man. Dyson is getting drug tested expeditiously after this last 3 episodes. Expeditiously drug test this man, because oh my God. And we've been playing this entire quarter without DeAndre Ayton. That is what is wild, bro. This entire quarter has been without DeAndre Ayton, without our top player, Precious Achiuwa, holding it down. We've seen Precious Achiuwa in that starting role. We've seen him as the starting center on our squad. He played it in the Western Conference Finals. He played it all postseason last year. Precious Achiuwa can hold down that starting spot, but DeAndre Ayton being our number 1 option, you'd think our offense would get out of rhythm without our big man out there, but no. Chris Paul continues to wheel and deal to the open shooters and the open big men. Chris Paul keeping this offense moving like a well-oiled machine.
Look at my neck bright. I get that check right. I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pipe.
Dyson Daniels connects again from 3, this time on an assist from Kobe White. 27 first half points here from Dyson. Now he has sharp take. I'm going to start... Jesus Christ. I'd lost track of my words. I'm going to start handling the ball here with Dyson Daniels because obviously he's in sharp take. He's getting doubled, though. Is he getting doubled, or is that just Kobe White bringing Devontae Graham into the situation? Come on, Kobe White. You can't be doing that, bro. You can't be doing that, Kobe White. No, that's bad. I knew I shouldn't. I knew it. I'm so happy I pump faked and didn't shoot a contested 3. Dyson Daniels for 3. Bang! He has 30 first half points. Dyson Daniels 10 first half threes. The Dyson Daniels story arc is flourishing. The Nikola Jovic arc is in shambles. Oh my God, Dyson Daniels is so quickly and expeditiously taking the starting spot from Nikola Jovic. The first time I bring Dyson Daniels into the lineup, oh my God. Dyson, we lead by 30 halfway through the second. 30.
I'm a real nigga with them wheels spinning, never stopping on that boss shit. Yeah, getting top in the back seat. Fuck a critic in the analytic, independent of the beginning.
Ayton feasting at the post. He has 6 and 9 first half points. It's been a lot of Dyson Daniels scoring, so I can't really get upset with DeAndre Ayton. He just hasn't had that much usage here in this first half. The Pelicans in the bonus off of that Jovic foul. This man Jovic has had a disappointing sophomore season. I expect him to only get better because his potential is an A-, meaning it's a lower 90s potential, but he's just been so bad in this 2 seasons I've had him. He has not progressed. His usage has been high. His production has been low. His trade value is really high. So I feel like I could get a 4th star or a 3rd star for him. I feel like I could get another really good player for Jovic just because his trade value is high, because he has a 90-something potential. But I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out this offseason. We have a ton of moves I'm going to make this offseason, but I feel like we're going to have a lot of stuff before the offseason approaches, because I expect us to have a very long postseason. Oh my God, Ayton using his post prowess. I don't know if that's Willie or Juancho Hernan Gomez. I think it's Willie Hernan Gomez, but I could be wrong. They're twins. They look the exact same, so it's kind of hard to distinguish them. Nonetheless, Ayton having a pretty solid game so far. 8 and 9 first half points, and it's only going to get better. Ayton on the cut. He has a first half double-double. We are stat padding. We are stat padding in this first half. Ayton with the first half double-double. Chris Paul with 15, I believe, 15 or 16 first half assists. Dyson Daniels with 30 first half points. We are dogging this New Orleans Pelicans team in the first half. Ayton goaltending. We lead by 27. Oh my God, Ayton. Oh my God, this Pelicans team is literally in a box. Jovic, 6'10 Jovic with the mismatch on Kira Lewis Jr. Ayton, I swear to God, bro. There we go, Jovic. And that is why my mans isn't starting. That precisely is why my mans isn't starting. All right, end of the first half. We lead by 27. We are playing some of our best basketball of the season, and on what better of an occasion against the 1 seed in the biggest city. I think it's the biggest market in the US. It's either Vegas or LA, one of the two. One of the biggest markets against one of the biggest teams at the end of the regular season. Let's peak going into the playoffs. All right, second half basketball. We have the starters right out of the gate, because even though they're already buried, we're gonna dig this Pelicans grave just a little bit deeper here in the second half. I'm going to keep shooting it with Dyson Daniels, because Dyson Daniels is already in double-digit three-point makes in that first half. So we're going to keep looking to push that envelope here with Dyson, especially starter Dyson. Starter Dyson's a different breed. Oh my God. He doesn't need to get it off the catch and shoot. This man can create his own shot. That's why I'm so excited with the prospect of Dyson Daniels, because it's not like someone who can shoot is new in the NBA. But when you see someone who can shoot at an elite level like Dyson, he's a 45% three-point shooter. And then you see he can create his own shot off the dribble. He's not even just a catch and shoot guy like this. He is a overall scorer. He is an insane scorer. So he's just an exciting prospect. He's a guard with the skills of Steph Curry. Not going to compare him to Steph just yet, because he's in his sophomore season, or his junior season. No, his sophomore season. So like, he still has a long way to go to be close to Steph, but he reminds me of Steph. I don't know why. Like, his off the dribble 3-point shooting just reminds me so much of Steph. I'm probably because, he has Steph Curry's off the dribble shooting animations, which I didn't do, by the way. He has Steph's off the dribble shooting animations, which is probably partially why. But like, he can shoot fading threes. He can shoot fading mid-range. He can shoot off the dribble in the mid-range, off the dribble from 3, catch and shoot 3. Like, he is an overall well-rounded scorer. The only thing he doesn't do at an elite level is get to the rim. That's the only thing he doesn't do at an elite level. He can dribble, he can shoot, he can create his own shot off the dribble, fading 3, fading midi. Like, I don't think I can have him be a starting point guard, but if I need a bucket in crunch time, I feel like I can rely on Dyson Daniels to be that guy to get that bucket. Dyson Daniels wide open in the corner in transition. This man has a 99 three-pointer, and he is consistently wide open. And now he is second for three-pointers made in a game with 13. Dyson Daniels proving why me making him a starter was one of the best decisions I've made in the last few episodes. The Pelicans have done such a good job picking apart this pick and roll. Luckily, from 3, we've been absolutely torching the Pels, but I've been going to that pick and roll a little bit, trying to get some shots at the cup with Chris Paul, with DeAndre Ayton, but the Pelicans have made it insanely hard to get anything at the cup in this game. Zion, Kira Lewis Jr., Devontae Graham, Victor Wembanyama, they just have a really solid defending team, but from the perimeter, we're absolutely killing them. Dyson wide open in the corner in transition again. This man is on fire. Daniels, most threes in a regular season game. He misses his first three in a long time. I was so hyped for Dyson Daniels to finally break the record, bro. He's tied currently for number 1 at 14 threes in a game. Honestly, bro, after he breaks the record, I don't know how much more of this game I'm going to show because we're up 30 right now and the lead's only going to keep growing. I hate just like being like, hey, yo, you won't hear from me for a quarter, but like, bro, we're up 30. I don't know how entertaining it is to watch me blow out an AI by 30, and that's the record. Dyson Daniels fading 3 record breaker. We're going to screenshot that for the thumbnail. Dyson Daniels breaks Klay Thompson's record for most threes in a regular season game, his best game of his career. Dyson Daniels, everybody. But like I was saying, I hate just being like, hey, yo, bro, y'all won't hear from me for the rest of this game. But like, I don't know how entertaining it is for y'all to watch me blow out a team by 34. I mean, we were up 20 in the first quarter. We had DeAndre Ayton with a double-double in the first quarter. Chris Paul with 14 assists in the first quarter. Dyson Daniels had 20 in the first quarter. Like, bro, we were blowing this team out from the jump. This first team Pelicans team, they're just not it. I mean, they're without Brandon Ingram, so that's a big caveat. But back to the point. I don't know how entertaining it is for like y'all to just watch me blow a team out by 30. That's why I always make the sliders harder. I feel like I'm just rested from the weekend, like mentally. Like during the week, I don't know if y'all know my schedule. Y'all know how often I upload. But like my routine is I record Sunday, record Monday, record Wednesday. And during the week, I edit Sunday, I edit Tuesday, and I edit Thursday so I can upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Now, during the week, by the end of the week, I'm pretty exhausted because I work 10 hours. I come home and I do this. Y'all know my routine. I've been over it so many times. But on the weekend, I have Friday where I just rest. I play video games. I enjoy myself. Go hang out with friends. Saturday's the same deal. I rest. I take care of stuff around the house or around the apartment. I hang out with friends. I rest my head. I rest my mental. And then Sunday, I'm back at it. And maybe that's why, because I've had a 3-day weekend because I didn't work Friday, which I usually do because it was insanely cold here in Wisconsin. It was a real feel of like -20, so we didn't go out to work. So I've had a 3-day weekend, so maybe that's why I'm absolutely torching the Pelicans right now. I've had a long weekend. I've had a bunch of days just to rest my mind and my mental, and I just feel well rested. I feel rested. I've got a ton of sleep this weekend. We feel good, and maybe that's why I'm blowing this Pelicans team out, even with these absolutely ludicrous sliders. Maybe that's why. Because last week it was midweek and I was losing. It was really tightly contested games. But now I'm playing the 1 seed and we're up by over 30. While I'm here, while we're just sitting here playing, vibing, I'm gonna open up to y'all about something I've been thinking about. So I feel like the quality of my videos could be increased if I gave myself more time to edit them. So I usually give myself like 3-4 hours every night to edit a video, and I feel like deep down, if I gave myself like an extra day, like if I went 2 uploads a week instead of 3, my videos could be like way higher quality. Like if I go upload Monday and Thursday, right? I feel like my videos could be way higher quality because I could record Monday, edit Tuesday, Wednesday, make sure everything's beautiful, perfect, do cinematics I want to do a bunch of new stuff that I've never done before, make the videos just so much more fun to watch for you guys. And then, I mean, it's less content, but the videos are way higher quality and way more watchable to you guys because there's so many more things. Like I can make sure everything is perfect and take my time with every video and make sure every video is handcrafted to perfection. So I've been thinking about that lately. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that and go to 2 uploads a week instead of 3 just for the sake of quality. It's not that I'm getting burnt out or anything. So I've been on this shit for a year and a half. If I was going to get burnt out, I would have got burnt out a year ago. But beautiful floater there by Kobe White. But my thought is that if I go to 2 uploads a week, my quality could be through the roof. Like my video quality would be so good because I'd give myself so much time to perfect it. I feel like I'm just repeating myself over and over, but I want to open up to y'all about that. If y'all make it all the way through this video, let me know what you think about it down below. I don't know if anyone's going to make it this far in the video, because I think the average view duration is like 4.5 minutes. But that's just what I've been thinking. If you make it this far in the video, let me know what you think about it down in the comments below, because it's been something that's on my mind. God, but I know I said y'all probably wouldn't hear from me much for the rest of this game, but whenever Dyson Daniels hits a fading 3, the world wins. Whenever Dyson Daniels hits a fading 3, the entire world wins. Beautiful. End of 3, not much change. 28-point lead over the Pelicans. Looks like we're just going to close this one out, come out with a big boy W, and then end the regular season with a bang. Dyson has 50. He has 50. Dyson Daniels. Starter Dyson was the best thing I've ever done. Starter Dyson is the GOAT. Oh my God. Oh my God. Patrick Williams. I know I said y'all wouldn't hear from me much for the end of this video, but Patrick Williams catches Najee Marshall in the air on the pump fake. He drives in, spins around Hernan Gomez, and then hits that contested lay. Oh my God. I don't know why, but whenever anyone in 2K hits a little spin, hits a contested lay, it's just so satisfying to me. Or if like a Euro step floater goes down, it makes me so happy. Like, look at that, bro. Chris Paul. Okay, so a little over a shot clock to play. We folded a little bit. The lead got cut down to 15. I was spacing out a little bit, just kind of going with the flow. Make it 17. We're up 30. Now it's a 17-point lead. We take a huge W over the 1 seed Pelicans for the final episode of the regular season. Absolutely massive win. We needed it. If we had any hope of getting the 1 seed in the West, which isn't a huge deal if we get the 1 seed in the West, it really isn't. But if we do, it would be nice for home court and such. Big W. Okay, so the box score shows Dyson Daniels, 51 with only on 8 missed shots out of 25. DeAndre Ayton with 18 for 20, 18, 22, and 6 blocks. Precious Achiuwa off the bench, 18, 16, and 4. Paolo Banchero with 12. Jovic with 8 and 5 on solid efficiency. Maybe he should be on the bench. He flourishes off the bench. He is very efficient off the bench. That might be his role. Patrick Williams with 7. Kobe White with 6 and 7. Chris Paul with 17 assists and 2 steals and 4 points. That layup was absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Jaren Jackson did the dirty work. 4 blocks, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Emmanuel Quickly only with 3 points. And then Thibault, Chris Dunn, and Torian Prince with DMPs. So I'm gonna do this a little different. I'm gonna save the simulation and the awards for next episode, because I want to do a little cinematic type of deal. So I'm going to leave it there. Dyson Daniels, 51, his new career high. I think that's his new career high at least. Let me give that a look-see. I'm pretty confident that 51 is his career high. Yes, it is. It is his career high 51 and second in points in a game for this season. The number 1 is 54 from Anthony Davis. Dyson Daniels, bro. Dyson Daniels is that guy, and he's only going to keep getting better. And I am going to end it there. If you enjoyed, as always, make sure you show some love down below. It's free. It only helps our little community to grow on the road to 1K. I love you all. You're beautiful. If you made it this far, I love you the most. Peace.